living? Vanquish Canine deck profile.
Put your hands into the water.
We start off with 1 Rosin, the best starter in the deck. 3 Dr. Madlove, get your field spell. 3 Holly Sue. 3 Zhao Long. 1 Caesar. I like 2 Borger, it actually comes up. 1 Stake Your Soul because the ban list said so. 1 Start because it's a brick if you have no names. And 1 Snow Devil to win the Lunalight matchup. And now for K9. 2 Naroi, better if you're going second. Going first, you want to see your VS names. 3 Joe Cool, it's really broken with any level 5 monster. 3 Azuna, basically a hand trap and a turn 0 any rank 5. 1 Lupus and 1 Lantern. Lupus is a 1 card Typhon and it's phenomenal. Make it into a Zeus next turn, break the board. We also play 2 Case for K9 and 1 X-Force release. Reason being, they're searchable. I don't care to open them, and if I open them, I get to manipulate my attributes in hand. For 9 engine, 3 Fualos, that's mandatory at this point. 3 Ash, specifically 4 Fualos. 2 Droll for all of those hybrid decks. It actually comes up, and it's really tough to play against more than 3 engines. Playing against 2 engines is fine because you can just non-engine 1 and then main engine the other. 1 Kaiju, extra fire name, not once per turn to special summon, has a really low defense for Mad Love to bounce. Shifter, because this deck can play Shifter, and it really hurts the competition. We have Reinforcement of the Army. It just searches Rosin. Other than that, that's it. And then finally, the awesome art of Called by the Grave. It's a mandatory in the main. I feel like it's necessary because you're going to get hand trapped anyway, and you can draw into it for removal. Now for the extra deck, we play 2 Rock. Usually 1 is enough, but the second one comes up for the follow-up, especially when you use Snow Devil on your opponent. 1 Rocks. It's spot removal if you have Caesar on the field after the battle phase. It's also really good in the Liger Dancer because it makes Caesar 4,000 attack. Play 2 Ripper. It comes up because they're going to bait it out to going first. Second one actually comes up when you pass your turn. You go into Roy, send the original Ripper, look at their hand, set up the second Ripper because they already hand trapped you. 1 Jax, great spot removal on summon. And on top of that, if your opponent meets the K9 requirements, then this as Exceed material for a K9 monster does double battle damage. I've actually swung for game with 1 attack off of Werewolf just because this was Exceed material, they activated a hand trap, and I controlled Case. So just like that, 4,200 damage with 1 swing. This guy's Exceed material. That's game. And Werewolf, the Chen Ying on my turn and the hand rip on your turn. This card is pretty busted no matter how many Exceed materials on it. But if you meet the requirements for Jax like I previously mentioned, it is goated. That just wins you games. We play Nash Knight, just the Nash Knight for removal. 101 and C101 for the removal for Nash Knight, and also it puts 101 in the graveyard for C101 to actually do stuff. It is a target attach, but also if it's destroyed, I can special summon it from the graveyard as long as 101's in the graveyard, gain 101's attack as life points, and then I can just suck again. Book of Moon, that's also a target set destroy. Typhon and Zeus for board breaks. SP Little Knight for removal. And Sayuja for consistency. This card actually comes up, and I won a game with Borger and Caesar running over both Liger Dancer. Now for the side deck, we are running 2 Nibiru the Primal Being. We don't care to see it, but when it comes up, it actually comes up. 2 Fantastic Dragon Phantasme. It's a really good hand trap against Yummy or any deck that has Link monsters. And if they get rid of the Snatchy, when you activate this guy's effect, you still get a draw. 2 Retaliating Sea, an extra Earth monster, and it's also a mini shifter. Puts your opponent in a position where they have to get rid of it, and it stops them from activating Droplet. 2 Ghost Spell, you need more interaction with the Mitsurugi Yummy matchup, and Ghost Spell just does it for the Yummy synchros, and also does it for the Mitsurugi Ritual monsters when they're tributed. Dark Ruler no more. It's a great board breaker, pushes and baits out the Great Purification you don't want to deal with. Blizzard, this is specifically for any Yummy variant and also any Draco Tail variant. If you open any of your hand traps that interacts with any of their starters or extenders, this will be the follow-up. For example, you Ash the Brand of Fusion, they're comfortable. They activate Rahu Draco Tail, you activate Blizzard. GG's. 1 Triple Tactics Talent. I don't need it. It does come up when I'm going second. Going first, it hardly comes up because they don't want me to activate Azuna. 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, just to clear out the back row, bait out the Great Purification and any other negate that could possibly be set. And there can be only one because a lot of these decks are either 1 or 2 types / attributes. So having a whole deck that is all different types is really good against the rest of the meta. This concludes my Vanquish Soul K9 deck profile. If you have any comments, comment down below. DM me on Discord. Don't forget to like, share, and follow. And during the standby phase, Shift makes a splash. Thank you all for stopping by. Johnny.